I will fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue.
Somebody said you got a new friend. But does she love you better than I can? And there's a big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet she's around. Yeah, I know it's stupid, but I just gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh, oh, oh. And I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, oh, oh. And I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. I just wanna dance all night. And I'm all messed up, I'm so out of line. Stilettos and broken bottles, I'm spinning around in circles. And I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. And nah. So far away, but still so near. The lights come on, the music dies, but you don't see me standing here. I just came to say goodbye. I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. And now, said I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh no, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh no, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. So far away, but still so near. The lights come on, the music dies, but you don't see me standing here.
I fell by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, was never the right time, whenever you're cold. Went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Or every moment I started to play, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face when you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, we'll be better off by now. If I let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, you know. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my...
Brand new apartment, we sat on the floor, a blow-up mattress and some plastic foils, our clothes on the counter, keys in the door. You're all that I wanted, never been so sure. Chances are the future will take us places that we can't imagine yet. And chances are yours is the face I could never forget. But suddenly nothing is the way that it was. Is this what it feels like to love someone? Don't know what you had until it's gone. Is this what it feels like to love someone? Love someone, love someone. empty apartment. I'm sat on the floor, a blow-up mattress in a plastic fork, fighting the flashbacks that creep through the door. I stare at the ceiling and I try to ignore. Chances are we're gonna tell ourselves this is how it's supposed to be. And chances are this isn't the last time I'll dance with your memory. And suddenly nothing is the way that it was. Is this what it feels like to love someone? Don't know what you had until it's gone. Is this what it feels like to love someone? Love someone, love someone. Maybe sweet, maybe strange, maybe pain's the price you pay to love someone, to love someone. And suddenly nothing is the way that it was. Is this what it feels like to love someone?
To the living, I am gone. To the sorrowful, I will never return. To the faithful, I have never left. I cannot be seen, but I can be felt. So as you drive by a paddock of cows, remember me. When you look upon a flower, perhaps an egg and bacon daffodil or a lily, and admire their beauty, remember me. Remember me in your heart, your thoughts and your memories of the times that we loved, the times that we fought, and the times that we laughed. For if you always think of me, I never will have gone. We wish that today was not happening, for death has visited us this week and it has robbed us of a precious life, Kelli's life. And we feel cheated because Kelli was a treasured member of her family and her loss leaves us all feeling shattered, empty and lost. And so this past week has seen the beginning of a unique and a terrible period of mourning for Kelli's family, for a treasured partner, a stepmother, a daughter and daughter-in-law, a sister-in-law, a niece, a cousin, and a friend. As funeral directors, we are invited into the lives of some wonderful families for a few short days to help support them and assist in the planning of a service such as this, as their families begin to say these, their most final of farewells to someone that they love. It is my privilege to have been invited to lead this service today, for it means that I have been invited into that place, meeting with Kelli herself a few short months ago, and more recently with her family over these past few days. And I am honoured to have been invited to do so. Because this week I have seen courage, I have seen love, as I have spent time with and heard about the relationships that Kelli shared with those who have loved and supported her on her journey. My name is Simon, and along with Brendan and all of the staff here at Parkside, we have been honoured to have been entrusted for caring for Kelli after her death and of holding this service here this afternoon. After our service here in the chapel, we'll be moving next door to the Burney Lawn Cemetery, and following that, I would like to, on behalf of Kelly's family, invite you to join them back here in the chapel for a time of refreshment and to continue in remembering and in celebrating Kelly's life. Before we move too far into our service, I would like to ask if anyone could take a moment, or if everyone could take a moment, to turn their phone off or onto silent as your mark of respect for Kelly. There are some people who, for varying reasons, are unable to be here with us today, but who nevertheless are here with us both in spirit and in thought, and so I welcome you also. You may be live streaming or watching this service at a later time, but your presence is equally as important to Kelly's family. For me, Kelly's death reminds me of the very fragile hold that we have on life. Life is a precious gift, and Kelly's death reminds us that we are not invincible, that this incredible gift hangs sometimes by the most fragile of threads. For who could have predicted that this energetic, active, fun-loving, life-loving woman would today lay before us, her life much shorter than we had hoped. But now it falls to us to remember her, to celebrate her, to honour her, and later farewell her. It could be said that we find many things on this journey that we call life, but I think mostly we find ourselves. We find who we really are and what really matters most to us. None of us live perfect lives, but authentic lives. And as each of us lives our own life, we sometimes forget that not everyone knows us in the same way. Every person in our lives has a different experience of us. We are not the same person to each that we love, each person that we know, or even each person that we briefly meet. That is one of life's mysteries, and in this regard, Kelly was no exception. For Paul, Kelly was his partner. They'd chosen to spend their lives together, sharing all of what that brings. How sorry we are that Kelly and Paul's time together has been cut so short. When Kelly met Paul, she also brought Tommy, Paul's son, into her family. Kelly loved Tommy, and Tommy loved her. To Trudy, Kelly was a daughter. They shared a bond of mother and daughter that nothing could break. For Matthew and Ben, Kelly was your older sister. Kelly was a special granddaughter to Jack and to Kath. Kelly was really close with her nan and pop, and her and Kath loved going out together, sharing lunches and day trips. Kelly's a special niece and friend of Tanya and her family, and of David, of Chris and Elaine, of Sue and Philip and Mindy, a cousin of Andrew, Emma, Jason, Jono, Marcus, Caitlin and Ryan. I'd like to remind you that whatever your relationship has been with Kelly, that it still is. She is still your partner. She is still your daughter, your sister, your niece, your cousin, and your friend. The relationship has changed, but it has not ended. Remember the stories, tell them again and again. I encourage you to talk about Kelly so that through you, she will live on. A funeral service like this is a celebration of love, of family, and of memories. And so with this thought in our minds, we begin to tell Kelly's story. We talk about Kelly because we're proud. We talk about her because she deserves to be remembered. We talk about her because even though she is now not with us, she is never far from our mind. We talk about her because she is a part of us, a part that we could never ignore or disown. We talk about her because we love her still, and we always will, forever. Nothing will change that. In a few moments, I'll invite Tanya to come forward. But after Tanya, there will be a time for any of you to come forward and share your memory or your story of Kelli with us. So I'll just give you a little bit of a heads up on that now. But first, Tanya.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelly's only Tanya. And these words I've sort of put together over a bit of time, that when Kelli felt up to talking about things and sharing things, I made a few notes. But anyway, Kelli was born in Burnie, Tasmania on the 22nd of August 1980. Daughter to Trudy, sister of Matthew and Ben, auntie to her nieces and nephew. Kelli grew up spending a lot of time with her nan and pop, Jack and Kath Cock, cousins, aunts, uncles, and then came into the Haines family. Kelli had a mix growing up and tried to find where she fitted. Taking the Haines name was part of that. Once at working age, Kelli had a few jobs, travelled a bit, worked on farms down in Smithton and other places. I must say, Kelli knew a lot about cows and what's a heifer, what's a good milker, calving, even how many different types of mastitis a cow can get. And she was very switched on with actually picking up when a cow had mastitis, and they'd go away for a test and it would come back positive every time. She knew her stuff. It was quite intriguing. Kelli always spoke about her two bestie friends, Erin and Casey. Just recently, Kelli told me how her and Erin would sit in the car park adjacent to the beach hotel and check out the fellas and just cruised around listening to music, and probably got up to a few other things, but she didn't elaborate. Casey and Kelli also did a lot together and worked together, and Casey even reminded me the other day that when we went out for Kelly's 18th birthday, we came back to my place for a few drinks, and I had to sneak outside for a smoke because I wasn't supposed to be smoking back then, and we partied on. In around 2019, Kelli met Paul. It was the start of a new life for Kelli. Travels, their dogs, the cat, Puss, and a time of sharing, caring and loving. Kelli felt she'd finally found her match. In January 2020, Kelli had a malignant tumour removed from her epigastric area and was happy to learn that all the tumour was able to be taken. Then early 2024, Kelli started feeling unwell and knew something wasn't right, but thought it might be a hernia. When Kelli found out about this second round of cancer in July 24, she asked, "What have I done so wrong? I'm not ready to go yet. I'm going to fight this. I finally found the man of my dreams and this happens." And they were her words to me. So Kelli went to see the oncologist, ready to wage a big war against the cancer, only to be told there's no war. It's already won. You have months, not years. No treatment and no more oncologist appointments. Kelli was so devastated and deflated. But you know what? She took it on the chin and never once complained. Would help where she could while she could, and even in the face of death, Kelli would find a positive and kept laughing. Kelli always dreamed of being a mother. That inability was decided a long time ago, but that didn't stop her being a motherly figure and friend to her stepson Tommy, who she loved and spoke very highly of, and thanks him for being the best son of her partner Paul. Look after your dad, Tommy. Kelli is also grateful to have been able to meet Lana, Paul's daughter. Kelli also showed me a trick with shelling hard-boiled eggs, and I'd never seen it before, that Tommy had taught her using a teaspoon. You get the egg in your hand and you crack it a bit and you slide the teaspoon up in under there and it shells it perfectly. I now do that trick. Kelli loved flowers. Lilies were her favourite. Paul brought her a lovely bunch for Valentine's Day. He made her feel so special and loved. Kelli also loved egg and bacon daffodils. Her pop had daffodils in his yard. Nan wasn't allowed to have them inside, but you could cut them and take them home. At one time we were talking about bugger the wind for blowing your hair and how our older generation used to do comb-overs. Well, Kelli caught a pop one day in the bathroom with his head down, fixing his fringe, which was long enough to comb back over his head and cover up his bald patch. "Bloody get out," he said. No one was supposed to see how he fixed his hair, and I can just hear Jack saying that. Kelli was driving a Nan through Cooey one time, and the police pulled Kelli up. Kelli thought she was going to get booked for something, but it didn't even click until the policeman said, "I need to speak to your passenger." Poor Kath didn't have her seatbelt on and received a ticket and a fine. Not ever having a licence, Kath had never been booked before. Being quite excited about her ticket when they got back and told Jack, he apparently was not impressed. The one thing that Kelli wanted most ever since she was a little girl was to know love. One time Kelli recalls being given a Cabbage Patch doll. Kelli had that doll for a very long time, and there are some things that she wished she could have changed or done different, but then she wouldn't be who she is now, and she wouldn't have found the love of her life. Paul, have you got a tissue? You need to blow my nose. Sorry, pit stop. Oh, thank you. I was leaking, but not from my eyes there. Kelli thanks you, Paul, for coming into her life. The road has been pretty good with a few bumps, but not many. Paul, you treated Kelli like a princess, doted on her and loved her to bits. Kelli is eternally grateful for everything that you did for her since you both met and during her illness. She knows you wouldn't have done any less and will love you forever and ever, and she also knows that you gave up a lot to respect her wishes. I'm sure a lot of you here today would know how hard it is to sit by and watch your loved ones slowly deteriorate and slip away. Mum, I know we've had some good times over the years, but also some rocky times, and all I wanted to know was that you loved me, and sorry it's taken this for us to realise how short life is. Auntie Tan, thank you for everything you have done for me over the time, and especially since I rocked up in July. You always had encouraging words, lots of wisdom, love, and lots of laughs, which always made me feel lighter and helped me to look at things through different eyes on many occasions. Kelli also asked me to say to Fiona, Teresa and Izzy, thank you all for the cooking and the visits. She really appreciated it. Kelli had a few goals that she wanted to achieve before she left this world. A birthday with a cake, which Paul and I got for her 44th birthday, Christmas Day, and to make it into 2025. Tick, tick, tick. All three goals achieved. Before I finish off, there is one family member in the room today that Kelli just loved to bits, and you'll know who you are when I say these next words. She told me about many conversations that would start with, "Now you're not a prude, are you, Kelli?" Kelli was grateful that she had a very open mind, but loved those conversations and loved you. Don't worry, Kelli's lips were sealed. Couldn't get any juicy stories out of her there at all. I tried. But anyway, wrapping up now. I love you, Kelli. Always have. Always will. Rest easy now, girl, and don't look Ethel. That's a private joke. Okay, thank you.
Beautifully done, Tanya. Trudy has asked me to share some words on her behalf. And Trudy's written, Kelli, my beautiful, courageous daughter, you fought so hard the last 6.5 months, but it wasn't enough to keep holding on. Kelli, I did love you, and I still do, even though at times you may have thought that I didn't. But if you were here now and you went through your text messages, you would have seen that I told you anyway. Kelly, I'm not going to dribble on anymore. It's about you today, so we can all say our final goodbyes. Life isn't going to be the same without you, so fly high, my beautiful daughter, and tell Pop to stop being a silly old bastard. Paul, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for being in Kelly's life. I know she loved you with all of her heart and strength. I just wish that you two could have had longer together, but she couldn't fight anymore. Tanya, thank you from the bottom of my heart for opening your home to Kelly and Paul. I know you have put your life on hold. Thank you for looking after Kelly too in her battle. The last few days have been rough. Sleepless nights, up every couple of hours. Kelly saying, I need a crap, laughing, and I need a smoke. So Tanya, you are an amazing lady. I don't know how I'm going to ever repay you, but know this, I love you with all of my heart, and I know Ben and Matthew do too. Spread your wings, Kelly, and fly high. Love, Mum. Another tribute says, Dear Kelly, you came into this world as a much wanted and loved child and spent your life extremely loved by your devoted mum, Nan and Pop Cock, and Nan Monson and your extended family. In return, we all received your love and your smiles. You were our beloved niece, and even though circumstances beyond our control limited our time together, you were very much a part of our family. After a courageous battle, you are now at peace with Auntie Sue and all your grandparents. Fly high, Kelly. Love Uncle Neil, Auntie Marilyn, David, Aaron, Nathan, Tiffany, and all their families. I mentioned earlier about a time for anyone to come forward and share a story or a memory of Kelly with us. So would there be anyone that might like to do that now? It's all good. It's not easy. Kelly left us last Monday morning, February 17, 2025. It was sooner than we had hoped. Kelly's leaving us has left us all feeling shell-shocked, a little bit empty. But Kelly, your spirit will live on in the hearts and in the minds of those you have left behind. Know that you are loved. Know that you will be missed, and that no one can ever take away the place that you now hold in our heart.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives me, He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love, but I'm up at night thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
Here I go once again, firing you up and breathing you in. I watch the smoke fill up the room. Girl, that's how high I get on you. A red balloon, let it go. Watch it rise till the jet stream blows. A million miles above the blue. Girl, that's how high I get on you. It's your eyes, it's your touch, it's tonight, it's your love, it's a ride and it's a rush. It always feels just like a drug. Take me there, take me on, let down your hair, anything I want. Yeah, I need you like the air. Girl, I swear you keep me stoned. We'll ride the stars through time and space. Make our bed, baby, lay our head on the Milky Way. Looking down on a million moons. Girl, that's how high I get on you. It's your eyes, it's your touch, it's tonight, it's your love, it's a ride and it's a rush. It always feels just like a drug. Take me there, take me on, let down your hair, anything I want. Yeah, I need you like the air. Girl, I swear you keep me stoned. All the way to the great beyond, just to stand and wait at the pearly gates of God. And when you go there too. Girl, that's how high I get on you. Girl, that's how high I get on you.
And so, Kelli, we thank you for all that you've brought to our lives, through all the good times and the hard times. We cherish the memories that we have made with you, Paul, Tommy, Trudy and Craig, Matthew, Ben, Tanya, your families, and indeed everyone present here today. Kelli now moves into that part of our lives that we call the past. Life is now forever changed. Her passing will mark your lives as being before Kelli died or after Kelli died. But you will love and you will remember her with pride for the rest of your lives. You take with you the love and the support of each person here as you move into your future. On behalf of Kelli's family, I would like to thank the wonderful teams of doctors, of nursing and care staff from all of the various hospitals and services that have supported Kelli during her journey. To Paul, to Trudy, to Tanya, no words can describe the gratitude of what you all did for Kelli. You all know what you've done, and for that, I thank you. And finally, to all of you who have offered love, care, support, friendship, cooking, listening ears. There are too many to name, and Kelli and her family have been overwhelmed with the support that they have received. To close, I found this reading, and it's called Last Fight. And it says, a face that is always on my mind, a smile I've seen 1,000,000 times, 2 eyes that would light up the sky at night, one last battle you could not fight. The day was long, then night, then morn. I knew soon that you would be gone. I clasped your hand so warm in mine. Soon we would be out of time. To stay with us, you fought so hard. Into 1,000,000 pieces went my heart. Now a photo I look at to see your smile. I keep your number on my speed dial. A video I watch to hear your voice. This I do, I have no choice. But great memories I will always keep with me. Your love in my heart for eternity. I never got to say goodbye, to understand why I can but try, waiting in heaven from this moment on, till one day you bring me home. This concludes our service here in the chapel this afternoon. As some closing words, I'd like to say Kelli will not leave you as long as you have her in your heart. She will walk beside you every day, unseen, unheard, but forever near, always loved, always missed, and held so dear. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand?
At your deepest lows, when you hit the ground again and you feel alone, all you know is emptiness. When you're walking circles and there's no end, and your feet are tired, trying to catch your breath again, I'll be right there with you every step. When the world don't feel like home, I'm a place to call your own. You could stay forever through. When you're barely holding on, I'll be anything you want. Open up my heart for you, baby, I got room for two. Every day I fall for another part of you, and the nights get cold whenever I'm too far from you. With every breath you take from my chest, try to understand I'm always right there with you every step. When the world don't feel like home, I'm a place stay forever through. When you're barely holding on, I'll be anything you want. Open up my heart for you. Baby, I got room for two.
Telling me all night long, gasoline and groceries, the list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boozy since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mom I ain't forget. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this shit again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. When it's last call and they kick us out the door. It's getting kinda late, but the ladies want some more. Oh my, good Lord. Tell them drink some. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street.